What's good? What up? What up? What up? What up? Y'all know the vibes, man. Big Fisk in the building. Afternoon streams. One of the things I enjoy about my Giants channel is the afternoon streams. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to a point now where I don't even want to go live at nighttime on the Giants channel. I really feel like the Giants channel, like, the best live streams be during the day, man. I really feel like that. And you get more energy from Big Fist in the afternoon too, man. It's like at nighttime, y'all know I go to bed early. I'll be asleep by 9 o'clock. If I go live too late, I'll be sleepy in there. You know what I'm saying? You get the best of Big Fist early in the day. You smell me? Happy holidays to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Holiday season. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody can have a merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? From now on, when y'all come into the stream, throw y'all FUs in the chats, man. And hit that like button and spam that FU in the chat. Let me know you present. When you go to class and you come into class, you gotta raise your hand and let the teacher know you here. When you come into my streams, you throw that FU in the chat. Let me know you in the building, man. Throw that FU in the chat. You know what I'm saying? From now on, when we start these streams off, when y'all pull up, I just want to see number FUs in the chat, man. Spam that Fisk unit in there, man. Cause we gonna get to the shits in a minute. We definitely got to talk about Daniel Jones, my favorite player. We got to discuss Daniel Jones, but like on my oh my goodness, yo, my man Mark Stewart has been a member for 5 months. Shout out to Mark Stewart. Mark Stewart has been a channel member for 5 months. What's good, baby? He has been a Fisk unit cat. He got the black ski mask. He's been a channel member for 5 months. Shout out to Mark Stewart. But what I was saying was on my 11,000 subscriber channel, right? On the 11K channel, I'm gonna start doing personal topics like reactions, movie reviews, random rants. Like I recorded a rant the other day about what the hell did I rant about the other day? I forgot. I gotta look at my files. But just random Fist Vegas shit. A personal channel for me where I can just have fun and talk about the things that interest me instead of always talking about sports. So on my 11K channel right now, y'all, I got the Tyron Woodley Jake Paul reaction. I got a reaction to RDC World talking about the Spider-Man movie. And today I'm gonna upload my Matrix reaction. I saw the Matrix yesterday. That sorry ass movie. I saw the Matrix yesterday. So later on this evening, I'm gonna have my reaction to the Matrix movie on my 11K channel, just plain Fist Vegas, man. We're gonna build that bad boy up. It's gonna start a little slow. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start a little slow, but my goal of 2021, my 2022 goal it's not a resolution, it's a goal. I don't do that New Year's resolution shit. I'm gonna build up that channel, because I want to have fun. If there's one thing that 2021 taught me, fellas, is forcing yourself to talk about sports isn't always fun. So I'm definitely gonna enjoy making random videos and doing reactions and talking about movies and video games, talking about women giving female advice and shit like that. That's one of those situations, it's just like, I need it. It's a breath of fresh air, man. You smell me? But with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We about we almost 5 minutes. I feel good. Yo, you a Washington fan, bro. You just got blown out by Jalen Hurts. Yo, Washington fan, shut up. For real, Washington fan, shut up. What happened to your defense? What happened to the vaunted Redskin defense? What happened to that shit? Jalen Hurts laughed at that shit, man. Come on, man. The Washington defense. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever you say. Now, Daniel Jones, the anointed one, the chosen one, the one who fell from the sky to deliver this franchise from evil, has been injured. Okay. He's got a bad neck and it's structural. It's confirmed he has structural neck damage. Now, Daniel Jones did an interview yesterday, which I'm going to react to. Today I want to do a live stream, talk to y'all for a little bit, but I will have the Daniel Jones interview reaction. I'll do that for y'all tomorrow. But the thing with Daniel Jones is this. We don't know. We don't know what the future holds for Daniel Jones because the truth of the matter is we don't know how serious this neck injury is. We really don't know. We don't know how serious this neck injury is. So it comes down to what if Jake Fromm is good? These are the questions that Giants fans, if you're a Giants fan, you have to ask yourself. I know it's a long shot, but let's say Jake Fromm plays well over the next 3 weeks. Just hypothetically speaking, let's just say Jake Fromm plays well over the next 3 weeks. If the Broncos offer you a first or second round pick for Daniel Jones, can you really turn it down? I mean, for real, like if the Broncos came to John DeMero or Joe Judge, whoever's in the building, and they offered you a first or second round pick for Daniel Jones, and Jake Fromm is playing well, can we really turn that down? Because my whole thing is, if the Giants, all right, I'm just trying to meet y'all in the middle. I'm trying to play the middle right now. I'm not trying to take a stand. What I'm trying to say is, it's a lot of people who want Daniel Jones off the Giants, right? There's a lot of people who think Daniel Jones shouldn't be a Giant. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to articulate is this. If Jake Fromm plays well, right, hypothetically speaking, that gives us a reason to get rid of Daniel Jones, right? Now, bear with me. If we get rid of Daniel Jones and we still suck, then we can get a new quarterback. So if we get rid of Daniel Jones in the offseason, right, and we start Jake Fromm next season, just bear with me. If Jake Fromm's not good, then we'll be in position to get a quarterback. And that new quarterback is going to come into a situation with an offensive line. Tony will be in year 3. Galladay will be in the 3rd year. It'll be a better situation. So I say, let's see if Jake Fromm is as good as he looked on Sunday. I mean, because the thing with Jake Fromm is, and this is what, this is the question that I want to ask Giants fans. Giants fans, let me ask y'all a question. I want you to put an F in the chat for Fromm and a D in the chat for Danny. In 2019, right? In 2019, Jake Fromm and Daniel Jones are both coming out the draft. Who are you taking? Like, let's say Jake Fromm doesn't have a bad senior year or whatever the hell, because Jake Fromm was supposed to be a top 10 pick, right? I want to know if you had a choice between Daniel Jones and Jake Fromm going into the draft, you had to pick one between Daniel Jones and Jake Fromm. Put a D in the chat for Danny and an F in the chat for Fromm. And I asked this question because on draft night, a lot of y'all complained that Daniel Jones came from Duke. Oh, he came from Duke. He doesn't play anybody good. He's in the ACC. Daniel Jones is trash because he came from Duke. So my thing is, Jake Fromm played in the SEC and should have won a national championship. He almost beat Alabama. So what I'm asking Giants fans is, if shouldn't y'all trust the Georgia quarterback more than you trust the Duke quarterback? Now, a lot of y'all are like, "Oh my goodness, Daniel Jones," because we've seen Daniel Jones play. We know how good Daniel Jones is. So a lot of people in the chat right now are saying Daniel Jones. I'm saying erase all the good things that Daniel Jones has done in the league. I'm talking the rookie year, fresh out of college. You got Daniel Jones, you got Jake Fromm. I'm talking rookie year, drafted, fresh out the draft. Who do you want? That's the question. Because remember, when we drafted Daniel Jones, they said he didn't have an arm either. Remember? They said Daniel Jones didn't have an arm either. So it's like, and you know, and I want like, I don't want y'all to think about Daniel Jones now. I want y'all to think about Daniel Jones in the draft. Because all you Giants fans killed Daniel Jones because he came from Duke. Who's this guy? He came from Duke. Who is this guy? He's a nobody. Remember, y'all wanted Dwayne Haskins because Dwayne Haskins played at Ohio State. Remember, Giants fans really wanted Haskins. Haskins played at Ohio State. Haskins played at Ohio State. We got to take Haskins. So it's like I'm just trying to feel out Giants fans. Like I'm trying to get a feel for Giants fans right now because I'm confused. Because every time I do a live stream and I defend Daniel Jones, I catch hell for it. I catch hell for it every single time. Every single time I defend Daniel Jones on this channel, I catch hell for it. Now we have a Georgia quarterback who was supposed to be a top 10 pick before he had a bad year. He was going to be a top 10 pick. So now we got a Georgia prospect at quarterback. And now all y'all want Daniel Jones. So it's I don't know what to say to the fan base at this point. I thought y'all would be happy that we got Jake Fromm in the building. I thought y'all would be happy because y'all don't like Daniel Jones. So my question to Giants fans who don't like Daniel Jones, how do you replace him? That's the $1 million question. How do you replace him? I want somebody to explain to me how do you replace Daniel Jones then? I'm curious. Like I'm really curious to how you replace the guy. I mean, they said we were supposed to be able to get Daniel Jones in the 6th round. That's what they told me. I was told we could have waited to the 6th round to draft Daniel Jones. That's what I was told. I mean, shit. The way y'all talked about Daniel Jones on draft night, he probably wasn't supposed to get drafted at all. So I'm just trying to get a feel for this. I really am because I have a theory on quarterbacks. All right, I have a theory on quarterbacks. I have a theory about the NFL draft as well. And those of y'all who have been with me for years and years and years, and those of y'all who migrated to my Giants channel out of love, y'all know what I'm about to say. Quarterbacks are random. They're lucky. You can't scout a quarterback. You can't predict quarterback success. It's hard to predict. So what I'm trying to say is what Daniel Jones is better than we thought in the pros, right? Nobody thought Daniel Jones was going to be good. Daniel Jones ends up being a stud, in my opinion, right? Nobody thought Russell Wilson was going to be that good in the pros. He's too short. That's why he fell to the 3rd round, right? Nobody thought Kurt Warner, the Arena League football quarterback, was going to be any good. Tom Brady, the noodle arm 6th round pick for Michigan. Nobody thought he was going to be any good. Josh Allen, some random kid out of what? Some random college in Wyoming or some shit. Who thought he would be any good? North Dakota State, Carson Wentz, who thought he would be any good. What I'm trying to say is What if Jake Fromm is just good at football? It's not an exact science. We thought Jared Goff was going to be a franchise quarterback. He's not. People thought that Jameis and Mariota were supposed to be franchise quarterbacks. They're not. People thought Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold were supposed to be franchise quarterbacks. They're not. The Arizona Cardinals took Josh Rosen in the top 10. He's not. He's a backup somewhere right now. People thought Dwayne Haskins was supposed to be good. Criticized the Giants for not taking him. Everybody thought Trevor Lawrence was the next Andrew Luck. Trevor Lawrence don't look nowhere near as good as Andrew Luck look. Zach Wilson, he don't look that damn good, do he? Giants fans, what I'm trying to say is quarterback isn't an exact science. So if Jake Fromm plays good for us, keep him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Dude, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just like, Drew Lock. Who would have thought Gardner Minshew was going to be better than Drew Lock? How many of y'all even knew who the hell Gardner Minshew was? And he ended up being better than Haskins and Drew Lock. Gardner Minshew was the third best quarterback in the 2019 draft behind Kyler and Daniel Jones. Who would have thought that shit? They ignored Patrick Mahomes and they ignored Deshaun Watson. Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson weren't even top 10 picks. Mitchell Trubisky went ahead of Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson. Who are y'all to say Jake Fromm not good? That's all I'm trying to say. Who are y'all to say Jake Fromm's not good? You never know with quarterbacks, man. You never freaking know. When you get to the NFL, you just don't know. I mean, for real, it's not an exact science. Everybody just assumes that Jake Fromm is trash. He might be good. I'm just saying, man, Tony Romo was undrafted. Tony Romo was undrafted. And he took over for the Cowboys. Dak Prescott had one good preseason game, and he took over for freaking Tony Romo. Jalen Hurts played like 2 good games last year, and he took over for Carson Wentz. Y'all see a trend here? Kirk Cousins took over for RG3. You can't predict this shit. You can't predict it. This is all I'm trying to explain to y'all. You can't predict this shit. You just don't know. You really just don't know. So that will explain why I'm excited to see Jake Fromm, because you just don't know. You just don't know. What if he is the next Kurt Warner? What if? I'm just saying. Tom Brady, the alleged GOAT. I don't think Tom Brady's the GOAT, but a lot of y'all think Tom Brady's the GOAT. He was a 6th-round pick. He was a 6th-round pick. And they already had Bledsoe. Some of the best quarterbacks are quarterbacks who take over for established starters. The best quarterbacks normally come out of nowhere. This is facts. Joe Montana. What was he, a 3rd-round pick? I think Joe Montana was a 3rd-round pick. Brett Favre was a bust in Atlanta. He was a 2nd-round bust in Atlanta. And ends up being one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in Green Bay. You'll have to understand, quarterback is not an exact science. It's not. You just never freaking know. Shout out to my man LA. I appreciate that, LA. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. What's up, Fisk? I forgot to ask you how you would assess Odell time in LA so far. Still building chemistry with Stafford, but I see him becoming a formidable complement and repeats to Cooper Cup. Yeah, I think he's fine. And what does he have? 3 touchdowns since he came to the Rams? That's better than what he was doing in Cleveland. I just think the Rams are just so Cooper Cup centric. It's like everything is Cooper Cup, Cooper Cup, Cooper Cup, Cooper Cup. Like they're trying to get Cooper Cup the record. Like they're going out their way to get Cooper Cup that record. You know what I'm saying, LA? So a lot of that offense is Cooper Cup, Cooper Cup, Cooper Cup. Now in the playoffs, that's when we're gonna see if Odell Beckham is really the guy in LA. Like, cause in the playoffs, it's not gonna be Cooper Cup, Cooper Cup. Let's get Cooper Cup the record. Matthew Stafford is gonna say, I'm hitting whoever the hell is open. Next season in LA, next season with the Rams, LA, we're gonna see because it's not gonna be get Cooper Cup the records, get Cooper Cup the record. It's gonna be let me hit who's open. Odell Beckham has a whole season. Well, not a whole season, but Odell Beckham got 10 games with the Rams under his belt. Sean McVay comes back with more schemes for Odell. It's a different situation. But right now, you can tell they're trying to get Cooper Cup the Triple Crown. They want Cooper Cup to lead in receiving, catches, and touchdowns. They go out their way to get Cooper Cup the ball. So it looks like they're trying to get that dude the Triple Crown. That's really what it looks like. You know. And yeah, and back to quarterbacks real quick. Yeah, Drew Brees. That was my case for Daniel Jones. I'm like, why can't Daniel Jones go be Brett Favre go be Brett Favre for the Broncos? Why can't he go be the next Drew Brees for New Orleans? They said Drew Brees would never play again because of his shoulder. They failed him in Miami. He goes to New Orleans, and the rest is history. You can't predict quarterbacks. You can't predict it. If you could predict quarterbacks, everybody would have a good quarterback. If you could predict who was going to be good in the NFL, everybody would have a good quarterback. You just don't know, which is why I'm saying give Jake Fromm a chance because you never freaking know. What happens if Jake Fromm goes out there and beats the Eagles? What happens then? You know what happens then? If Jake Fromm goes out there and puts work in on the Eagles, what happens then? What if Jake Fromm goes and beats the Bears? What if Jake Fromm beats Washington? What if we finish 7-10 thanks to Jake Fromm? What if that happens? You feel me? So it's one of those situations where you just never freaking know. And like I said, I'm the biggest Daniel Jones fan on the internet, but I'm just keeping my options open because I don't like that. I think my whole thing with Daniel Jones is I think the Giants have ruined him. I really think the Giants have ruined him. I think Daniel Jones is Evan Ingram at this point. The same way I feel about Evan Ingram is the same way I'm starting to feel about Daniel Jones. I'm starting to feel like he'll never prosper for the Giants. I think the Giants fans have shattered Evan Ingram's confidence, and I think Evan Ingram's going to play well for another team. I'm starting to think about Daniel Jones that way. I think Daniel Jones will be better off with a team with fans that appreciate him. Giants fans do not like Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones will play so much better. He'll play so much freer on another team. It's like us Daniel Jones truthers are like a cult following. It's like a small group of Giants fans who think Daniel Jones is a franchise quarterback, and I'm one of them, and I lead the charge every week. But outside of me and people who think like me, most people want another quarterback. So I really feel like Daniel Jones really might play better. He might play better for another team, bro. Shout out to LA. LA says, Other than Peyton and Elway, and much less than no Eli, I can't think of another GOAT quarterback that was a top 5 pick. Brady and Montana were both taken late. And that's what I've been trying to tell people, LA. They're not listening to me. That's exactly what I've been trying to tell people, LA. They're not listening to me. Most of these quarterbacks are not first round picks. Drew Brees was a second round pick. Brett Favre, a second round pick. Russell Wilson, a third round pick. Joe Montana was a third round pick. Tom Brady was a sixth round pick. A lot of these quarterbacks, bro, they're not top 5 picks. They're not. That's just facts. You can't predict this shit. You straight up can't predict this shit. Now Andrew Luck was great. He retired too early to like really say what his career was gonna be, but nah, Andrew Luck was great. Cam Newton was yeah, yeah. Cam Newton was good. Um, I think when LA super chatted me that he was talking about like goats, like Super Bowl winners, Hall of Fame type shit. Like when you're the first overall pick, you're supposed to be a Hall of Famer. Cam Newton's not a Hall of Famer. Andrew Luck's not a Hall of Famer. Matthew Stafford is not a Hall of Famer. They're not great. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're talking about greatness, Cam's pretty good. Matthew Stafford is pretty good. They're not great. I wouldn't classify them as great. I mean, Eli Manning is going to the Hall of Fame, but I wouldn't say Eli Manning was great. So, we're talking like greatness. You got Manning, you got Elway, you got who else was the number one overall pick and was just flat out Hall of Fame? How many Hall of Fame quarterbacks went number one overall? I mean, I think Peyton, Eli, and Elway, that might be it, right? What other number one overall pick quarterback has won a Super Bowl? Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, John Elway, uh, Troy Aikman. Was Troy Aikman the number one overall pick that year? I'm trying to think. I think Troy Aikman. Look, y'all can correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. I think Troy Aikman was the number one overall pick. So we got Elway, Aikman, Manning, Eli. I can't. That's four quarterbacks. That's four quarterbacks. I can't think of any other number one overall quarterbacks that won Super Bowls. I mean, McNabb didn't go number. Well, nah, McNabb didn't win a Super Bowl anyway. Vic didn't win a Super Bowl. Um, yeah. So at the end of the day, man, you never know with these quarterbacks. You can't call it. I say give it a chance. Give Fromm a chance. Worst come to worst, he stinks up the joint. And we still got Daniel Jones, but I like what I saw for Fromm. I like it. You never know. I'm just saying, you never know, man. I just feel like when it comes to quarterbacks, either you're a playmaker or you aren't. Either you make shit happen or you don't. Some quarterbacks need help. Some quarterbacks need people to make plays for them. And some players just make shit happen. What I saw from Jake Fromm on that one drive was a quarterback that was determined to make shit happen. And I tell you what, if he goes out there and he puts points up on the board against the Eagles, we're gonna be as a fan base, I think we're gonna be doing backflips. That's all I'm saying. You never freaking know. Why y'all call him a noodle arm? What the hell does that mean? What does noodle arm mean? Like, I don't get it. Does Russell Wilson have a cannon? Does Deshaun Watson have a cannon? What does noodle arm mean? Does Mac Jones have a cannon? I mean, other than Mahomes, Josh Allen, uh, who else would you say got a cannon? Mahomes got a cannon. Josh Allen got a cannon. Uh, Joe Burrow don't got no cannon. Baker Mayfield don't got no cannon. Trevor Lawrence ain't got no cannon. I mean, I don't know how many quarterbacks in the league have Justin Herbert. You got Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, and Josh Allen. That's it. You got 4 cannon arm quarterbacks: Herbert, Mahomes, Allen, and Rodgers. Those are the only 4 quarterbacks in the league with cannon arms. Tom Brady ain't never have a damn cannon. Peyton Manning ain't never have a cannon. Drew Brees never had a cannon. Dak don't got no cannon in Dallas. Who else? You know, there's a lot of quarterbacks putting in work right now who don't have a cannon arm like that. I think that's dumb. I mean, shit, Daniel Jones got a cannon, and what the hell is that doing for us? Shout out to LA. Speaking, remember, supporting big fish is supporting small businesses. Speaking of Cooper Kupp, how would you rank him compared to Prime Edelman, Welker, and Jordy? I think he's better than Adam Thielen, but what do you think? Okay, first of all, Jordy Nelson doesn't count. You can't put Jordy Nelson in this category unless you're just strictly talking about white receivers, LA. Jordy Nelson shouldn't be in this conversation because Jordy Nelson was a outside number 1 receiver. Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams is doing everything Jordy Nelson used to do. Everything you see Devontae Adams do, that's what Jordy Nelson did on the Packers for a decade. Jordy Nelson was a bona fide outside the numbers receiver who caught mad back shoulder fades and jump balls in the end zone. Jordy Nelson was the first white boy I actually seen jump. So, you know, Jordy Nelson is the best receiver out of this group. But if you're going to talk slot receivers, Cooper Kupp is not better. In my opinion, all right. In my opinion, I'm probably going to take Cooper Kupp because he's 6'2". I'll probably go Cooper Kupp over Prime Edelman and Welker because he's 6'2". But I mean, he's better than Thielen. But if you're just talking overall, I don't know if you mean slot receivers, LA. But if you're just talking overall receivers, I'm gonna go Jordy Nelson is the best. I would say, damn, is Cooper Kupp better than Edelman? Yeah, I'm gonna go Cooper Kupp second. I go Jordy Kupp. Then I would go. I probably had to go Wes Welker. Then I go Edelman. Then I go Thielen. But I don't know, bro. I love Edelman. I believe Edelman should be a Hall of Famer, bro. I think Edelman is a Hall of Famer, so it's rough. I probably got to go Jordy. I'm gonna go Jordy, Edelman, Kupp. Then I go Welker. Then I go Thielen. So it'll be Jordy, Edelman, Kupp, then Welker, then Thielen. I can't get Wes Welker's Super Bowl drop out my mind, bro. Yo, the Giants only won the second Super Bowl because Wes Welker dropped that ball. If Wes Welker doesn't drop that ball, we don't even win the Super Bowl in 2011. I can't get Wes Welker's drop out my mind. So it's like, eh. It's like, you know, like, yeah, I can't get that drop out my mind, bro. If Wes Welker catches that ball, the Giants don't win in 2011. So I'm going to go, you know, I got to go Edelman second. Jordy Nelson is the fucking man. Okay, we're not debating that. Y'all saw the Super. Didn't Jordy Nelson put up like 200 yards in the Super Bowl on Pittsburgh on the steel curtain? Didn't Jordy Nelson drop like 150, 200 yards on the steel curtain in the Super Bowl? Man, y'all better go look at Jordy Nelson's Super Bowl stats. Now, Jordy Nelson is hands down the best receiver. This dude was 6'3" and played outside the numbers. Like Edelman, Welker, Thielen, and Cooper Kupp, they're slot receivers. They're all slot receivers. Jordy Nelson was an outside the numbers, bona fide stud. He was the white Devontae Adams, literally. Or should I say Devontae Adams is a black Jordy Nelson? I don't know. However y'all want to work that out. But my man, big play mother effing Jordy, was a stud. Put some respect on Jordy Nelson name. All right, there will be no Jordy Nelson slander on any Fist Vegas channel. All right, the Fist unit loves Jordy Nelson, one of my favorite players. I love Jordy Nelson. I still remember that 360 back shoulder fade he caught on the Giants. Remember when the Packers were like undefeated and they came to MetLife to play the Giants in 2011, and Jordy Nelson caught that back shoulder. It was like 3rd and 10, and Jordy Nelson caught this freaking 360 back shoulder fade in midair against the Giants. I never forget that. I was like, yo, this dude Jordy Nelson is different. I was like, it was at that point I said Jordy Nelson is different. This dude Jordy Nelson jumped like 40 feet in the air to catch a back shoulder fade on the Giants. I was like, yeah, Jordy is different. That's a different breed. I was like, yo, I didn't know white boys could jump. I remember being on the phone with Boogie, or we might have been like in the Xbox Live party chat, and he caught that ball versus the Giants. I was like, yo, Boogie, I ain't know white boys can jump. I was like, what is this? This is groundbreaking. Oh, man. Yo, hit the like button, man. Yo, hit the like button. How is Julian Edelman not a Hall of Famer? Y'all got to make that make sense to me. Julian Edelman is second to Jerry Rice in all playoff stats. It's Jerry Rice and it's Julian Edelman. How is he not a Hall of Famer? If Julian Edelman's not a Hall of Famer, then Eli Manning's not a Hall of Famer. Period. Point blank, period. If Julian Edelman is not a Hall of Famer, then Eli Manning's not a Hall of Famer. Because the same reason why Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer is the same reason why Julian Edelman's a Hall of Famer. They're going to the Hall of Fame for their playoff success, not regular season success. They're going to the playoffs. They're going to the Hall of Fame for playoff success. So remember that, okay? If y'all don't think Eli Manning is a Hall of Fame, if y'all don't think Julian Edelman's a Hall of Famer, then Eli Manning in the Hall of Fame. Shout out to Jackson Jordan. What up with the Lakers? AD not top 20. Yeah, I worry about the Lakers come playoff time, bro. I'm not worried about December Lakers, okay? I'm not concerned with December Lakers. I worry about the Lakers. If they look like this in March, come talk. If the Lakers look this bad in March, come talk, okay? I'm not worried about December Lakers, okay? The Lakers look this bad in March, come talk. And Julius Randle was not better than Anthony Davis. Please go slap yourself. Please slap yourself. Shout out to my man NY Phenom. It's been a minute, Phenom. What up, baby? NY Phenom says, I love Tom Brady. Give it to me nasty. Oh, pause. Pause. Oh my gosh. Pause. Yo, whoa, wait, hey. We don't do that in my chat. We don't do that on my stream. I don't do that nasty shit. We don't do that. I don't fly that way. Somebody send a super chat so I can take that off my screen. Shout out to Toxic Tech. Daniel is trash. One good play, then injured. L time. I mean, look, bro. All I'm saying is, if you feel that way, for everybody who thinks Daniel Jones is trash, you should be rooting for Jake Fromm. Period. If you really feel like Daniel Jones is trash, then you should be rooting for Jake Fromm. It's as simple as that. I don't understand it. It's like, yo, Giants fans are like females, man. You can't make them happy. Like straight up, Giants fans are starting to act like females. You can't make them happy. They don't know what they want. They just mad. They just upset to be upset at this point. Like Giants fans are really just complaining to complain. Like Giants fans don't even know what they want. They just complaining at this point. They just complaining. It's like all I hear is how trash Daniel Jones is, but yet y'all don't want to give Jake Fromm a chance. Like I'm so confused. I'm so freaking confused. Same thing with Dave Gettleman, right? Y'all hate Dave Gettleman. Y'all can't stand Dave Gettleman, but the fact of the matter is, all of our favorite Giants players were drafted by Dave Gettleman. Xavier McKinney, Tony, Saquon, Andrew Thomas. These are all Dave Gettleman picks. So, eh, y'all gotta get y'all shit right, man. Y'all gotta figure out, y'all gotta pick a side and stay on it. Shout out to Jackson Jordan. Wayne versus Jay-Z in the verses. I got Wayne all day. I got Hove. I got Hove in the verses versus Wayne. The only person I want to see battle Jay-Z is 50. The Jay-Z should only be battling 50. That's the king of New York. Who's the king of New York? Don't nobody want to see no Southern rapper and Lil Wayne battle Jay-Z. That spot should be reserved for 50. Now that DMX is dead, that spot is reserved for 50. Period. Ain't nobody trying to see no Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z. Don't nobody want to see that. Tell Lil Wayne to go battle T.I. or something like that, bro. For real. Tell Lil Wayne go battle T.I., man. And don't nobody want to see no Lil Wayne versus Jay-Z. Yo, that's a bad versus. It's a bad versus. Shout out to NY Phenom. Oh, my bad, Fist. Thought I was on OnlyFans. Hey, man, I take that OnlyFans money. Hey, man, I'm telling you, let me find, if I had a girlfriend, I would make her twerk on OnlyFans. If I had a girlfriend, I'd be like, girl, you better go twerk on OnlyFans, get that money. Better quit playing. I hate women with I hate self-righteous females, bro. I can't stand women with pride, bro. I can't stand women with pride, bro. You better go get that money. Can't stand women with pride. Shout out to Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy says, where the females at, Fisk? And remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small business. I don't know, Ted Bundy. You tell me, bro. You tell me where the females at, Ted. You the one who pull the bitches, Ted. Like, you tell me where the females at, Ted. Okay, Ted, you tell me where the females is at. Yo, this man Ted Bundy in the building, man. Yo, hide your girl, man. Ted Bundy in the building, bro. Yo, hide your girlfriend, bro. Ted Bundy is in the building. Shout out to where you hiding. Revenge is in order. I'm not saying that word. Shout out to the Eagles. He says, watch us go get to the playoffs. I just keep losing and hoping the Bears lose as well. It's your best hope. Listen, when Jake Fromm beat the Eagles on Sunday, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. When Jake Fromm beat the Eagles on Sunday, I don't want to hear nothing. What the Giants will shut down Jalen Hurts again. Okay, the Giants are not the Washington football team. The Washington football team do not have a secondary. The Giants have a mean elite secondary. How much damage do you really think Jalen Hurts, we saw Jalen Hurts versus the Giants. It's not going to get no better. It's not going to get no better. We already saw Jalen Hurts versus the Giants, bro. It's not going to get no better. It's not. And all my man Jake Fromm got to do is put up a good 17 points, and we going to win. If Jake Fromm can score 17 points, the Giants will beat the Eagles. That's all Jake Fromm got to do. All Jake Fromm got to do is put up a good 17 points, and the Giants will beat the Eagles. That's all he got to do. That's it. Shout out to Christian Cologne. Young players don't drop off this or what? What? Oh, okay. He says offensive system sucks. Okay, he says young players don't drop off like this. Offensive system sucks. Nah, that's a fact. That's why Denver wants Daniel Jones. You already heard the rumors about Denver inquiring about Daniel Jones. That's why Denver wants Danny because they know Shermer can get 30 touchdowns out of Daniel Jones. So it's like it makes the most sense for him to go to Denver. That makes the most sense. So if it is one of those situations where if Jake Fromm plays good, if Denver wants to offer a first round pick for Daniel Jones, then what's up? I'm not letting Daniel Jones go for anything less than a first round pick. I want a first round pick for Daniel Jones. I'm sorry, that's a sixth overall pick in the draft. Y'all gonna give me a first round pick, especially if you the Broncos. If you the Broncos, you're giving me your first round pick. I'm not letting you get Daniel Jones for free because you know what you tell the Broncos. If whoever the next general manager of the Giants is, right, when they don't want it, when they call and they say they don't want to give you a first round pick for Daniel Jones, I say okay, fine. Go take a quarter. Which quarterback are you going to draft that's better than him? What quarterback are you going to draft for that first round pick that's better than Daniel Jones? I'll wait. I'll let Denver panic, and when Denver panic, they'll give up that first round pick. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, y'all be underselling stuff, bro. They got the Jets got 2 first round picks for a safety. The Jets literally got 2 first round picks for a safety. You mean to tell me the Giants Carson Wentz went for a first round pick? You mean to tell me Daniel Jones can't get y'all see this is why y'all not GMs because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing, bro. It's not about how good the player is, it's about the market for the player. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know this is why y'all not general managers. This is why y'all not general managers. Shout out to NY Phenom. In my opinion, 21 Savage, the GOAT of Atlanta. He's so gangster. 21-21, 21-21. Luda fans don't at me. I'm about to say, well, he's not better than Ludacris. Okay, NY Phenom, he's not better than Ludacris. And I love 21 Savage. He was my Young Dolph. It was my most listened to rapper of 2021, and 21 Savage was second. 50 Cent was third. So I love 21 Savage. Ludacris would lyrically destroy him, and it wouldn't be close. Ludacris would chew him up and spit him out like a freaking, like some freaking skull, like some skull chew. That's what he would do, bro. I'm telling you, it wouldn't be close. It wouldn't be close. Sorry, Ludacris is a way better rapper than him. He just is. Shout out to Lesnar. Fist will not be fleeced by the Broncos. No, I'm not gonna be fleeced by the Broncos. You want Daniel Jones? I want a first round pick. I want a first round pick. You mean to tell me Daniel Jones ain't worth a middle of the first round pick? The Broncos are gonna have a mid round pick. Daniel Jones is worth a mid round pick. There's not a quarterback they are going to draft in the middle of the first round that's better than Daniel Jones. I'm not getting fleeced for Daniel Jones. I want a first round pick. Period. Give me that mid first rounder so the Giants can draft an edge rusher or another offensive lineman and get out my face. It's as simple as that. Get out my face. I would hang the phone up on John Elway in a heartbeat. I'd be like, call me when you sober. When you sober, you call me. I'm not giving you Daniel Jones for no second round pick when you got Drew Lock and the corpse of Teddy Bridgewater on your team. Man, please. How my man Chad say it? Child, please. How my man Chad Johnson say it? Child, please. You gonna give in. Just wait till the draft get close. The Broncos will cave and give that first round pick for Daniel Jones. Plain and simple. And y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button, fellas. Smash that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Shout out to Wesley the Carpenter. Wesley the Carpenter says DJ career is over. He tested. Oh my gosh, bro. Y'all be talking reckless. Look, man, just because I'm bigging up Jake Fromm don't mean I'm gonna allow Daniel Jones slander. Okay. Daniel Jones is still the chosen one, okay? He just might fulfill the prophecy for another team. The champ is in the building. I can't see his. Is that a John? Is that Saquon? J Productions? Is that Saquon jumping in there? I hope that's Saquon. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's Saquon. I hope there ain't no eagle. That's got to be Saquon. I think that's Saquon jumping over an eagle, if I'm not mistaken. That's what it looked like. If Fromm is look, check this out, Giants fans. If Fromm is trash, okay, hear me out. If Jake Fromm is trash, I would still trade him for that first round pick. If I would still trade Daniel Jones for a first round pick, even if Jake Fromm is trash, I'd still do it. I don't like the neck injury, and I just think Daniel Jones would be better off on another team. Because I just think Giants fans will never embrace him. I don't think Giants fans are ever gonna embrace him, bro. I just don't think they are. As a Daniel Jones fan, as somebody who wants to rub it in everybody's face that Daniel Jones is good, I think he'll be better off on another. I want to see him play for the Saints or the Broncos. I want to see him go play for a real franchise, bro. I want to see Daniel Jones play for a real team that know how to use him and put work in. That's really what I want to see. I don't know, bro. Not you. I can't tell by my comment section. My comment section hate Daniel Jones. My Twitter feed hate Daniel Jones. I don't. There's not a lot. I don't see a lot of positive energy towards Daniel Jones. I don't see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on an island. I'm like the only Giants YouTuber that supports Daniel Jones. Would name another Giants YouTuber that supports Daniel Jones? I'll wait. Shout out to Peyton Manning with Wills. You're on your knees for this white boy. My goodness. Hey, yo, check this out, bro. Hey, yo, Peyton Manning with Wills. I told you, when I catch you, I'm going to break your fucking legs, all right? When I catch Peyton Manning with Wills, I'm going to rip his leg off and I'm going to beat him with that shit. Quan Chi, Mortal Kombat 4 style, okay? I'm not playing, bro. This Peyton Manning with Wills account been trolling for too long. All right, I'm going to rip his leg off and I'm going to beat him with it, all right? And then we're going to take a picture for the gram. All right, then we're going to take a picture. All right, and then we're going to go on YouTube. I'm going to live stream you apologizing to me. You can be like, Fisk, I'm sorry for trolling you in your live streams. Um, I'm grateful you only beat me with my own leg and didn't rip off my arm and smack me with it. Okay, I'm sorry, Fisk, for trolling you. Can you please forgive me and can you please give me my leg back so they can sew it back on? I'm gonna go on Insta. We're gonna live stream you apologizing to me. All right, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're gonna do. Okay, Peyton Manning with Wheels. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shove your foot up your ass for Christmas. You feel me? Bro, Daniel Jones, if y'all not if nobody want to give up a first round pick for Daniel Jones, he will remain a giant. It's as simple as that. I'm not taking nothing less than a first for Daniel Jones. Point blank, period. Shout out to Peyton Manning with Wills. Once you get off this dude tip, I'll be ready. Bro, like I will make you Peyton Manning with Wills, man. I'm telling you, son. I'm gonna hang you out the balcony like Suge Knight did Vanilla Ice, man. Like he think I'm joking. Like if I ever catch Peyton Manning with Wills in person, like I might run his legs over with my car, bro. Like for real, I might run his legs over my car and tell him and tell him to run away, man. I might do something like that. Like I'm gonna do medieval shit to this Peyton Manning with Wills account, bro. Him and the LaQueen or the nigga in drag, him and that LeBron troll account. I'm telling you, I'm gonna catch both of them. Me and Daniel Jones gonna run down on you, son. Me and Daniel Jones we gonna jump you. We gonna jump you. Shout out to Austin Smith. What if Jake Fromm put up 40, put up 30? That's what I'm saying. What if Jake Fromm throw a party on the Eagles? What if Jake Fromm put up 30 points on the Eagles? What if Jake Fromm looks good, if it ain't broke, do not fix it. Period. If this dude Jake Fromm look good on Sunday, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm not in the mood, bro. I'm not in the mood. Jake Fromm look good on Sunday. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Point blank, period. End the discussion. Yo, Carson Wentz went for a first round pick. I don't want to hear nothing. Carson Wentz went for a first round pick and he got benched for Jalen Hurts. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. Carson Wentz still went for a first. Listen, you're not understanding. The same reason why the Colts gave a first round pick for Carson Wentz is the same reason why the Broncos would give a first round pick for Daniel Jones. It's the same thing. Frank Reich wanted Wentz. Sherman wants Jones. The same reason why the Colts gave a first rounder to the Eagles is the same reason why the Broncos to give a first rounder to the Giants. They want their guy. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. They want their guy. That's just how this shit go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Ezek. Yeah, Ezek. I'm gonna have to check that out so I know how to torture Peyton Manning with wheels when I catch him in public. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to check out them torture methods. Run down on Peyton Manning with wheels and like make him regret every decision he ever made in his life. Bro, Daniel Jones' rookie season was as good as any season of Carson Wentz. If you take away, yo, bro, Carson Wentz had one good year. That's it. Carson Wentz had one good year. Carson Wentz's second year is in Daniel Jones' rookie year about the same damn thing. Go look it up. If you don't believe me, look at Carson Wentz's second year and look at Daniel Jones' rookie year. They damn near the same. Damn near the same shit. Just because one guy has a winning record doesn't mean he's better. Just because one guy's team is winning don't mean he's better. Like chill. Like keep that shit in perspective, bro. Just because one guy has a winning record. Okay, so let me ask y'all a question. Would y'all take okay, so let me ask you a question. Would y'all take Mac Jones over Trevor Lawrence? Right now, you could put Mac Jones, you're Bill Belichick. You're Robert Kraft. You're the owner of the Patriots. You got the number one pick in the draft. You taking Mac Jones over Trevor Lawrence? That's all I want to know. You Bill Belichick. You got Bill Belichick as your head coach. You the owner of the Patriots. Are you really gonna take Mac Jones over Trevor Lawrence? Do you know how good Trevor Lawrence will be on the Patriots? If Trevor Lawrence is on the Patriots, do you know how good he'd be? You know how good Daniel Jones would be on the Patriots? Could you imagine if Bill Belichick had Daniel Jones? Are you nuts? All the heat, yo, man, come on, man. Y'all don't get it. Y'all, I don't know what to tell y'all sometimes. I be at a loss for words. I ain't gonna lie, I be at a loss for words sometimes with some of the shit y'all be saying. And y'all hit that like button too, fellas. We 100 deep in here. Y'all gotta hit that like button. Got 100 people in here. Y'all gotta hit that like button. Now, let me address the elephant in the room. And I literally mean the elephant in the room. So Dave Gettleman, okay? If they fire Dave Gettleman, Giants fans, what are we doing with Joe Judge? Do we keep Joe Judge or do we fire Joe Judge? That's the $1,000,000 question. That's what you got to ask yourself. Giants fans, this is what you got to ask yourself. If we fire Gettleman, do we fire Joe Judge too? These are the questions, once again, Giants fans. These are the questions that you got to ask yourself. So, because me personally, if you're going to keep Joe Judge, you might as well keep Gettleman. I don't see what the point in firing Dave Gettleman is if you're going to keep Joe Judge. It's as if it's like fan service at this point. It's like, yo, we just going to fire Dave Gettleman to make the fans happy. There's no point in firing. There's literally no point in firing Gettleman if you're going to keep Judge. There's just no freaking point. There's no point. So, that's the question I want to ask the chat right now. What's the vibes? What's the freaking vibes, bro? Do y'all really want Kevin Abrams as the next GM? No, I'm Ashton. I haven't given up on Daniel Jones. I'm just tired of the fan base being divided. It's one of those situations where it's like, I'm not giving up on Daniel Jones. I think Daniel Jones will ball out in Denver. I think he'll ball out in New Orleans. I just think in order for Daniel Jones to meet his full potential, he has to leave New York. Daniel Jones is never going to prosper for the Giants. He's never going to prosper for the Giants. In order for Daniel Jones to meet his full potential, he's going to have to leave this team. He's going to have to leave. He's going to have to go to Denver. He's going to have to go to New Orleans. He's going to have to go to a real franchise. In order to meet his potential, he's going to have to go to a real franchise. So it's like at the end of the day, you might as well keep Dave Gettleman because nobody wants Kevin Abrams to be the GM. It's as simple as that. If you're going to keep Joe Judge, you keep Dave Gettleman, plain and simple. If you're going to fire Dave Gettleman, you fire Joe Judge. It's as simple. It's as simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming the owner for everything, bro. I'm not blaming John Mara for everything. Coaches coach, players play. Is it John Mara's fault that I'm not blaming John Mara for everything. At some point, bro, coaches coach, players play. All right, at some point, bro, we're not doing that. So all I'm saying is if you fire Gettleman, you fire Judge. If you keep Judge, you keep Gettleman. We can't keep firing. We got a clean house. You can't fire one half and keep the other half. We got a clean house. If we're gonna fire one person, we fire everybody. We can't be halfway pregnant, bro. You gotta fire everybody. Don't just fire the coach and keep the GM, or don't fire the coach and keep the GM. You know what I'm saying? You can't fire one without the other. Fire every dang on body. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'm on right now. Yo, check this out. They need to hire me as a GM. I had the Giants back in the playoffs in no time. You hire Big Fisk as a GM, I had the Giants back in the playoffs in no time. Watch. I will have this team on the right path, man. Trust me. I could definitely run the Giants. Y'all would love me as a GM. If I was a GM of the Giants, this team would be lit. We'd have some mean edge rushers. We'd have a decent offensive line. All right, we be lit, son. The Giants would be so lit. Yeah, I'd turn this whole damn team around. I'm taking 2 offensive linemen. I'm taking the best tackle and the best interior. I'm taking 2 offensive linemen. 2. Or if I have like picks 4 and 5, or I had picks 5 and 6, if Hutcherson and Thibodeau were both there, I'd take them both. I ain't even gonna lie. If Hutcherson and Thibodeau were right there and I had back-to-back picks, I'd take them both, bro. I'd take them both. And I sign a damn offensive lineman. I ain't got time. I'll sign an offensive lineman, bro. I'll find us a tackle. All right. If Thibodeau and Hutchinson are there and we got back-to-back picks, I'm taking them both. You understand me? I will draft them both. If they are both there by some miracle, I will draft them both. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. If Hutchinson and Thibodeau were like sitting there and we got picks 5 and 6, I'm taking them both. Period. Now we gonna keep Aziz too, bro. We gonna have a NASCAR package. We gonna have Aziz. We gonna have Thibodeau. We gonna have Hutchinson. We gonna have and Leonard Williams. It's gonna be Leonard Williams, Thibodeau, Hutchinson, and Aziz. We're gonna have the NASCAR package 3.0. It's gonna be the third iteration of the freaking NASCAR package. Now, granted, that's a long shot, but here's the deal, though. If we had the 4th pick in the draft, it can happen. If the Giants get picks 4 and 5, it's possible. If we could pick ahead of the Jets, that's possible. Thibodeau and Hutchinson are possible if we could pick ahead of the Jets. If we could get because the Jets are going to take the edge rusher. I don't think the Jets are going to take an offensive lineman. I think the Jets are going to take an edge rusher. The Jaguars are going to take a lineman. The Jaguars are definitely going to try and protect Trevor Lawrence. And then Houston and Detroit are going to take quarterbacks. So, look, we the New York Football Giants, bro. We are supposed to have pass rushers. The New York Football Giants are not the New York Football Giants without pass rushers. We need pass rushers. We can't call ourselves the Giants without pass rushers. I'm sorry. We can't do it. I'm putting an embargo. I'm declaring martial law on Giants fans, bro. We are not allowed to call ourselves Giants fans until we get a pass rush. I'm sorry. Like, we're the New York Giants. The New York Giants without a pass rush is like the Steelers without linebackers. Like, it's just like, come on, man. We the Giants, bro. When you think of edge rushers, you think of the Giants, man. I'm sorry. We got to get back to doing what the hell we do, man. We need them edge rushers. We got to get our defensive line. I know everybody talks about the offensive line, but we need to get this defensive line. We need to fix that too. We need to fix the trenches. The Giants need to fix the offensive line and the defensive line. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it 100. And we're just keeping it 100 with you. We need to fix them both. Straight up. We need to fix them both. That's the type of time I'm on right now. We need to fix them both. We need to kill quarterbacks and we need to protect our quarterback. Dang it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. We need to kill their quarterback and protect our quarterback. That's the vibes. Make sure y'all hit that like button, fellas. Smash that like button. Let's run them likes up. Run them likes up. Yo, why wouldn't Detroit take a quarterback? Why do y'all seem to think Detroit want to pay Goff $35 million a year to win 2 games? I don't understand how you gonna have the number 1 pick in the draft and pass on it, and because you got Jared Goff. I'm confused. Like, I'm so confused. Why would Detroit not take a quarterback? I'm so confused. I don't get it. Yo, y'all don't make no sense. Like when y'all say, "Oh, Houston not gonna take a quarterback, Detroit not gonna take a quarterback." Have y'all seen them play? How they gonna get a quarterback? I mean, like yo, the Jaguars are gonna take a lineman. Houston, Detroit are gonna take quarterbacks, and the Giants with the fourth overall pick will probably take a edge rusher or a lineman. We're gonna see what happens. We got a whole what? We got 2 months. All right, when the season's over, we got 2 months to debate what we gonna do with that pick, man. We got 2 months. This is gonna be the greatest. This might be the most important off season in Giants history. Straight up. This is hands down going to be the most important off season in the history of the Giants. Hands down. And I'm gonna be here to cover every freaking bit of it. It's gonna be lit, Giants fans. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be crazy because this is we're possibly we're probably gonna have to fire. We're probably gonna need a coach. We're probably gonna need a GM. We got 2 first-round picks. We don't know what we're gonna do with Daniel Jones. It's so many storylines going into this off season. Like this is actually gonna be a good off season for as a Giants YouTuber. This is actually gonna be a good off season because there's gonna be a lot of stuff to talk about. We got to talk about who we're gonna cut because we got to make sure that we get under the cap. So who we gonna cut? Like there's so much stuff to talk about this off season. It's gonna be lit, man. And make sure y'all smash that like button too, fellas. Run that like. Let's run these likes up. Run it up. Run it up. Run up these likes. Nah, Kyle. We just had a good debate. Judge and Gettleman, Daniel Jones, Jake Fromm. We just been talking Giants, man. Just talking about the Giants. Like I said, I like these afternoon streams, man. I ain't gonna lie, my stomach growling a little bit. Your boy is hungry. Nah, Big Fisk is definitely hungry right now, but nah, man. This has been this been a good stream. You know what I'm saying? I want to touch base with y'all. I don't live stream that much as I used to, but every time I go live, I feel like it's legendary, man. This will be on the podcast, Bulletproof Giants. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I might go get some Chinese. I kind of wanted some steak, but I might go get some Chinese since you said Chinese. I don't know. I'm either gonna get steak or I'm gonna get Chinese. I ain't decided yet. I kind of want some steak and shrimp and some mashed potatoes. I really got a taste for like steak, shrimp, and some mashed potatoes, and probably some fried rice on the side. I don't know. I'm in the steak mood, but we'll see. But look, we're gonna wrap up. I want to wish everybody a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you celebrate. Go check out my Fist Vegas channel with the 11,000 subscribers, man. I'm gonna have my Matrix review. I'm gonna review Spider-Man. I got Tyrone Woodley, Jake Paul reaction over there. So if you want to talk, if you're a fan of mine and you want to see me have fun outside of the Giants, that's what that channel is for, man. But we up out of here, man. I'm gonna upload this to the podcast. Stay tuned. But yeah, y'all be safe out there, man. Enjoy your holidays, love your family, and all that mushy mushy.